that trailer's split in half.
This time on Heavy Rescue 401.
You got something burning here!
The Ross crew races.
You need to push it that way.
To take control.
Whoa, look out!
Out east, a muddy mess.
Oh my God, we got another accident.
Turns even messier.
We in approaching.
And Steve and Sonny
It's walking so hard.
fight fire on the 401.
Oh my God, look.
It's snowing hard. Complete whiteout.
Heavy snow, fueled by Lake Huron,
I can't see, stop it.
is hammering southwestern Ontario.
We've got cars on the westbound side now that are sliding around here.
You don't even see tail lights within 20, 30 feet of you. Yeah, I've seen a lot of accidents, actually.
Drivers fight through the whiteout.
Holy smokes.
But on the 401, just west of London, a bad night turns tragic.
Wow, that trailer's split in half.
A collision between two semis shuts down all westbound traffic.
That one truck there, there's nothing left of it. You wouldn't even know there was two trucks involved in it.
Kind of makes us sick to see something like this happen out here. Oh my God.
We've been just called out to this wreck on the 401.
Ross Services Bear Renders heads for the scene.
We don't know what the situation is. We won't know till we get there. Fire department's still on scene. OPP on scene. The road's closed. Supposedly it's a bad one. As I pull up on scene, I see a destructive force I haven't seen in years. This trailer got split in half. The tractor and the fifth wheel plate are in the ditch. The other half of the trailer is in the median, destroyed.
An eastbound semi lost control, crossing the median into oncoming traffic. A westbound semi crashed right through its trailer. The westbound driver lost his life.
This is a hard job. When you know there's a fatality, it goes in up here. You know it. You feel sorry for him. We see too much of it out here.
Now the police need to conduct a full investigation before any recovery work begins.
I think the weather definitely played a factor in this wreck. The police are on scene. We're gonna be here for a while.
On North America's busiest highway, closure is not an option.
Let's start moving around, guys.
In Toronto, the roads are clear. Steve's Towing's Sonny Supra is ready for any call that comes in.
What's going on over there?
Looks like we've got fire here.
It could be quiet, then boom. It's just one radio call can change my day.
Sonny, you checking it, Sonny?
10-4. We got a call for a transport truck traveling on a 401 westbound. We got flames on the back of the trailer.
Good job, pass over there, man.
There have been multiple truck fires on the highways around Toronto this winter, the result of overheating brakes.
I've seen brake fire many times. When the brake pad and drum touching a little bit, it's gonna heat up, smoke, then catch fire.
As Sonny arrives at the westbound 401 and the 427, the truck driver has already put out the fire.
So it's still a heat, so brake fire.
But the truck isn't going anywhere.
When I go close to the wheel, I can feel the heat. So what happened is it stick together, the drum and pad. It's catch fire.
You see, this one is heat up inside because the brake is jammed inside. So when he roll in, the pads can heat up, right? So what we can do, we can disable this brake completely and then it will roll. How long did it take you to do that? 15 minutes.
We got a lot of pressure on us right now, but it's gonna catch fire. So I called the fire department to cool it down.
Fire's letting us
We carried thermal imaging cameras, so we took a quick look and got a reading of 250 degrees Celsius on the brake chambers.
Sonny needs to clear the highway, but the brakes are still too hot to manually release them.
They're gonna put some water and cool it down.
Still about 150 in the center.
It's gotta come less than 50 degrees, so we can go underneath, get the brake.
Got it down to around 30 degrees Celsius.
As Sonny gets to work,
Steve is here.
the boss arrives to lend a hand.
Being the pressure, OPP on the highway open.
It's not going in. Got it.
Got it, Sonny?
Yeah, almost.
We gauge the brake, so no brake on. We got it done.
That's good. We're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. That's okay, yeah. You never know in this business what you're gonna get into. Every day is something new.
Hey, what's that closure about up ahead? There's a truck laying sideways on its side across the lane.
Almost 6 hours after the tragic collision on the 401,
The westbound truck went right through the trailer.
the OPP has completed the investigation.
That's gonna take a while to clean up.
Now it's up to the Ross crew to clear the scene and get the westbound 401 open.
Eastbound tractor trailer came through the median. We don't know what caused it, probably the weather. So the driver from this truck went right through the trailer, loaded what looks like papayas.
Brad, you want to cage brakes?
Ross's lead heavy operator, Mike Ross, will oversee the recovery.
Another 10 feet, John.
Mike and his brother are the third generation to run the family company, one of the biggest towing operations in the southwestern Ontario snowbelt.
Okay. Think we're good?
Front axle's ripped out of it.
The job is so big, they've even called veteran operator Dave Moss out of retirement.
Do I miss the action? A little bit.
Pull yours ready? Your side?
It doesn't take long for you to say, hey, I used to be pretty good at this.
You're under the bumper, so you got support, Mike.
This recovery will be a test for Mike and his crew. Their first step, deal with the truck in the middle of the westbound lanes, and then move on to the semi torn in half.
Grab that side, Ricky.
You want me to pull it out?
We're going under, so don't fall.
We're gonna winch this truck out from the trailer where it sits. The engine and transmission have been pushed back under the truck. So we gotta chain it in place so when I go to pick this truck, the engine doesn't fall through to the ground.
And as Bear chains the engine to the tractor, the morning brings a new problem.
Gonna be a long cleanup.
The eastbound lanes are still open, and morning traffic is ramping up.
Traffic volume at this time is starting to build. People commuting. We're talking thousands of vehicles.
Now getting the safety chains on. The traffic on the eastbound side doing 100K. You just think, hopefully, none of these people will lose control while our guys are cleaning up this mess. Worst fear is anything coming off, hitting another vehicle, causing another wreck. We don't want that to happen.
The tractor is so badly damaged, the crew has to strap it down to the chassis.
Okay, Brad, if you can pull it, I'm holding the door.
And hope it holds together long enough to tow away.
Clear. Hands up.
Go ahead.
Am I high enough?
Yep.
Oh, watch out that mirror, Dave.
Yep.
Step on that.
The first tractor is clear according to plan. But with this much destruction, plans can fall apart.
What's burning? We got something burning here. I've got the truck hooked up, and now I smell something burning. What's burning? Dave?
That looks bad. Wow.
What's burning?
Rick?
We got something burning here. Dave?
On the westbound 401 near London,
You not disconnect the batteries?
the Ross recovery comes to a stop when the bear smells trouble.
I smell wires. I smell burning wires.
Batteries aren't disconnected, are they?
No. Yeah. Bolt cutters. I've got to get the batteries disconnected. I ran to go get my bolt cutters.
Come off, right. Cut the negatives off it.
Batteries can explode. They can burn you with the acid that comes out of them. Dangerous.
Is he still smoking, Dave?
Yep, cut them both off. Doesn't matter. They gotta come off.
The sparks are just coming out of this truck. The fire can break out any second. Got it!
Get the other one, too? They
Both are off.
Both off? Okay.
This was real close. It could have gotten really bad.
The cab is so heavily damaged that when we jiggled it, bare wires shorted out against the frame someplace.
That would have really sucked.
Now Bear can catch his breath while he tows the tractor back to the yard. And he has time to think about the truck's driver.
There's nothing this gentleman could have done to stop it. And I feel sorry about that.
We'll push that tank over toward Fools. That way you don't have to move.
Yeah.
And it'll get it out of our way.
But back at the scene, Mike and Dave are still facing the second semi, split in half and all of its cargo.
The hard part now is upright the papaya truck.
And to tackle this part, they'll have to work right up beside the eastbound traffic.
There's a wreck off in the ditch on the westbound side.
If someone just comes over a foot and a half, they're going to hit the back of this trailer and there'll be another catastrophic accident.
Tempo, Sonny.
120 miles up the 401,
It's going down. You may want to take a look at that too. Westbound 4 underneath the water bridge.
Steve Pillai's heavy driver, Sonny, is answering the boss's call.
Yeah, Timbo, I'll check it out. I'll spin around Avenue Road.
At the east end of the city,
Oh my God, it's an oversized truck.
a truck is stopped on the shoulder of the westbound express lanes.
I'm gonna have to get there fast as I can.
Sonny loops around the ramp to get to the stranded driver.
So maybe we're gonna get a chance to hook it up. Right load. And sticking out. I don't see the driver. The door is open.
I'm trying to find the driver and ask him what's going on, but I cannot find him.
Oh, he's here. Underneath. Hello. What happened?
Somebody's lost a piece of their brakes. Come up and cut my airline.
You're gonna fix the airline?
Yeah, I just backed off my parking brake. That's the
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah.
So he has to manually disconnect the brake so that way he can just drive off somewhere safe and fix it.
You ready to move right now?
Yeah, I just got to put my stuff.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I was a tow truck driver, so I just stop and ask you what's going on. Okay?
He got fixed and then he is able to go.
But the truck has barely traveled 5 miles down the highway.
Smoking bad, eh? It's gonna catch fire.
When Sonny sees that the problem isn't fixed.
Truck driver, your brake is smoking pretty hard, man. You gotta pull over. You gotta pull over, man. It's smoking so hard.
It was a lot of smoke. It's about to catch fire.
Look, oh my God, look. Driver, your back axle is smoking.
So I'm trying to get him. Hey, driver, it's smoking, man. It's smoking. No answer.
You gotta pull over. Okay, he's pulling over. Oh, look at that. Almost gonna catch fire. Smoking hot, man. Maybe we're gonna call the fire department, Maddie. Smoking hot. Oh my God. You're lucky you pull over, eh?
I didn't get her backed off enough.
Yeah.
This guy didn't disconnect the brake properly. He's driving with the brake on.
Oh, that's pretty hard, eh? It's not gonna come off right now. I'll bring my tools and put a socket in it. I have a gun. I'll do it for you, okay? Yeah, give me a second. I got a quick tool, so I can just pop it out in 1 minute.
That's a lot better than I did by hand.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Should be unlocked now.
Yeah, what do you want to do? You want to wait and keep going, or?
I'm just going to go up to the next service center.
Okay, then. Yeah, it should be good right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
It wasn't a paying job, but for Sonny, the work is its own reward.
It's very good to be nice to people. There's too much bad stuff going on in this world right now.
I got nothing, but I still, my mind is peace because I helped somebody, you know?
Brad. All I want is a rope on it from here to here somewhere, eh? Like, whatever works.
West of London, Brad Prince is rigging to the tractor of the second semi, working under Mike's supervision.
I'm just trying to put a chain on this so we can hook a cable on it so we can flip it back over.
Brad is the youngest heavy operator on the Ross crew.
I've been with Ross for 4 years now. You do your first heavy recovery and you're hooked.
Hey, feel that one. Little Brad Prince, we're training him in the rotator.
It weighs almost as much as you do, man.
Pretty much.
He's got a heart. And when you ask him to do something, he does it.
I just want you to square it up to the trailer, take the gap out of it, and then I'll try and pull the pin.
Just tell me when, Mike.
In a year or two, I'd like to be able to do the recoveries by myself and let Mike stay at home.
For today's recovery, their next step, separate the pieces.
We needed to separate the rest of the trailer from the tractor, so this way we could load the whole trailer on the float and tow the tractor home properly.
But they can't release the kingpin that connects them.
Get Dave to come in with the hoe. Get him with the backhoe in here. Hit the push on the bottom corner, Brad, of the plate. Push it in.
Pushing on the tractor, they try to relieve pressure and help coax it free.
Tell him this.
Every little drawback like this is just eating into the time.
And morning traffic is building on the eastbound side of the median.
My biggest fear is getting hit. We gotta get out of here.
What the hell's it caught on? Hit the push on the bottom corner, Brad, of the plate.
Traffic is building on the eastbound 401. And the Ross crew needs to get off the median.
Okay, just stop, Dave.
But they can't pull the kingpin free from the remains of the trailer.
What the hell's it caught on?
Sometimes it's very hard to pull a pin on the fifth wheel on these wrecked trailers because you got all the weight sitting there and you've got no way to relieve the weight.
Launch it back the rotator and just hook in here.
Sure.
Give it a little. We're just gonna back another truck in, hook onto the little pocket there, give it a pull. Okay.
Go ahead.
Pull. Okay, hang on. Okay, Brad.
This is gonna come over real hard. Okay, Brad, just hook it right where it is.
Now they turn to the toughest part of the job, the trailer torn to shreds.
Yeah, I told him to go to the other side, scrape that out of there. When he's there, he can just flip it.
There's pretty much no integrity left in the front of this trailer. He's got to be gentle when he's pulling. Looks like it's gonna come apart.
And that could add hours to the job.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning now. All the people commuting are all starting to hit the 401. We don't have time to mess around.
Yeah, I just want to hook that rail right there, Dave.
Yeah.
370 miles east, where the 401 hits the border of Quebec.
We got a rollover tractor trailer in the median. Back end ripped right off of this trailer, actually.
Nate and the crew from Herb's Towing are heading out after an overnight downpour.
The wind and the rain here last night was phenomenal. Played havoc on the roads. I might have to back the first aero truck up to give us enough room to work here. Just the way I like them, on their side, ripped open. This one should be fun.
The semi was hauling a load of lumber westbound on the 401 when gusting wind swept it off the highway and smashed it down in the muddy ditch.
This thing's loaded with almost 70,000 pounds of wood to make pallets, and it doesn't look pretty. It's in the mud, water's running through this trailer. It just creates a lot more obstacles for us to overcome.
Gonna be a wet one. Lots of mud today.
The Herb's crew will be battling those conditions alongside another local company.
We're gonna pick it, separate it, roll it right here. He can winch it out and get that out of the way, and then we can grab the trailer and bring the trailer up beside us.
They called us and asked for assistance. As long as everybody can work together, I don't mind working with other companies.
Herb's general manager, Andrew Vink, is ready for a tough fight.
When this thing went in the ditch,
Hold that.
even though the ground was soft, she went in pretty hard.
All right, Theo. We're gonna run the auxiliaries down through the snatch blocks here. This goes through here. Using my auxiliaries to upright this tractor trailer after I get it separated.
The trailer is too damaged to upright. They'll have to deal with the tractor and trailer separately. But they can't pull them apart on the uneven terrain.
Sometimes it becomes this delicate balancing act to be able to twist that tractor or pull the trailer just to get it to unlock.
So they have to lift the entire unit up to even out the angle.
It's hard to bring the front inwards. Something just moved there. Nice and easy, eh?
Now they can use their low lines to ease the tractor onto its wheels.
I like to be gentle.
They're making good time, but distracted drivers are causing problems.
Stop. That stops.
A collision increases the risk of a secondary crash up to 6 times. The result of drivers paying more attention to the scene than the road ahead.
Unfortunately, got people driving by and trying to take pictures of the scene, so they're just congesting traffic the other way.
just need people to just drive ahead, forget about the accident, look where they need to go.
Someone is not paying attention and all of a sudden they come across stop traffic that's completely unexpected. A secondary crash can happen at any moment.
Still working on the details. Oh, we got a crash right there.
Stop. Dead stops. You know, we're already dealing with a closed lane. The last thing I want is some more accidents that can actually injure one of our guys on scene.
Oh my God, we got another accident.
One of the guys heard tires screeching and that definite thud that we all know in the towing industry.
We got a secondary up here.
Back near London, here too, curious drivers are taking risks.
Get out of here, you dumbass.
Don't stop in the middle of a live lane, take a picture. Like, that's absolutely idiotic. Puts our lives in danger.
There, you can watch traffic, you might get another one.
Just getting the rotator in position so we can roll that trailer back over, and then we're gonna pick it up and put it on the float.
Push the roof inside.
But as they start to rig to what's left of the trailer, the weather starts to turn.
Hold it there for me, can you?
It was definitely windy and snowing and blowing pretty good out there.
Blue hook here. Unhook me, Doug!
Trailer's now upright. We're going to hook it up, lift it up, swing it around out of the median, put our flatbed trailer underneath it.
Mike will control the rotator to lift the trailer onto the flatbed.
We're just gonna hook these spreader chains up, and pick it up, swing it over beside us, and set it on the trailer. Hopefully it's nice and easy, just like that.
But they need to be quick because the wind is getting worse.
If you leave it up in the air, it's like a big sail in the wind. It can do a lot of damage.
You okay, Brad?
Yeah, you're good.
It is a little bit windy.
If the wind grabs this trailer and turns it on us, it can go anywhere.
Hey, Brad, you need to push it that way. The other way.
The wind grabs a hold of it. Then it was a fight from there.
Oh, look out! Hold on to the back corner of this trailer, Dave. Pull! Pull!
On the side of the 401 near London, with a trailer in the air.
Whoa, look out!
The wind is getting worse at the worst possible time.
A gust of wind catches it and starts dragging the guys across the median. Starts flailing around. It could hit the side of the truck. It could hit somebody. It could do a lot of damage.
Pull! Pull! It's gonna get worse. The wind's coming.
I was doing everything I could to slow it down. I'm laying on the ground trying to dig my heels in, and it's just dragging me.
You might put it down because it's overpowering them. we'll leave it on the ground till we get more people on the line to hold it.
It's just too windy. We're lifting a kite.
Just boom up. We can always bring it back down once it's past it.
Close it up.
Managed to get around without hurting anybody or anything.
You okay, Dave?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
They got dirty feet, dirty backsides, but other than that, they're okay.
Now they can load up the front of the trailer and get ready to open the road.
We'll just leave it alone. Good enough. We're good. Just steer it.
Happy?
That's the spot.
10 hours after the midnight collision, all that's left is the cleanup.
Gather up all the stuff on the ground, scrub the road a little bit, and go home.
This recovery went really well. I feel like everybody went home knowing they did a good job and that we got done as fast as we did for being as bad as it was.
Is the highway open up there now? We're starting to move now.
He's okay? Okay, we'll have to call the police, all right?
At the far end of the 401, work has come to a stop.
So, have a seat in your vehicle, man.
After a secondary collision up the road.
We had somebody not paying attention, driving to the accident of another guy.
The crew directs the drivers to the safety of the closed lane.
And that just shows when people have to pay attention to where they're going and not what they're seeing beside them.
It could have been devastating. People gotta realize, like, slow the down. Ugh, it's frustrating. As soon as they move, Theo, we're gonna pull the 80 ahead, get hooked to that trailer, and get this trailer up so we can start the offload.
It makes you realize that these conditions are a little dangerous. Puts everybody else on their toes.
Time to get the job done and get off the highway.
Phase 2, get this trailer up to the road and get it offloaded.
Plan A was to bring the trailer to us so we can work on our roadway. We're not working in mucky conditions.
So they run lines from the 2 rotators to the ends of the trailer.
We're gonna need a chain for going through here, though.
You look at Nate. If anything starts ripping off, you tell him. Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll feel the back.
All right, we're all tight. Nice and slow.
We didn't really want to shake this thing around, move it too much, so it was a pretty delicate operation.
Didn't move, did it?
It's not moving. It's creaking. It's groaning.
Hey, whoa.
What's up?
Wow, sucks.
Oh, it ripped right apart there.
Yeah, right there at the bottom.
Holy. Wow.
The bottom floor of the trailer had completely separated from the actual walls of the trailer.
As you can see, when she went over, it's compromised pretty bad. If we try to pull this up towards the road, we're just gonna rip it right apart.
This thing now cannot be moved. It's stuck there. The entire plan just changed at that moment. Want to give me a mini sledge?
It's no choice but to offload this thing down where it was. In the median, in the water, in the mud, thousands of pieces of wood. It's gonna be a bitch.
Oh, it ripped right apart there.
Yeah, right there at the bottom.
Holy, wow.
Just west of Cornwall.
Wow, sucks.
The crew from Herb's has discovered that the lumber trailer is ripping apart.
The entire plan just changed. Now everything has got to be done in the ditch.
They can't drag it to the road. They'll have to unload it down in the muck of the median.
It's on an angle, it's in the mud, traffic's starting to build. We're under the gun to get this thing done, and it's not gonna happen quickly. They're gonna hand bomb this stuff out.
70,000 pounds worth of these small slats.
But the crew can't pull them out until they remove the remains of the trailer doors.
Put the winch on the top and just fold her back.
They ain't coming undone, so let's resort to what we know and rip in half. Okay. Is that one side loose now? It's just fun.
Work from the far end and bring it back here. The ground is so soft, we're gonna try to build a platform so we can support some weight with the machinery.
The only really good thing about this load is we can use it. So we laid it down and we made ourselves a work area.
Offload, have somebody stack them till the roll off.
Okay.
Back it up. All right, right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. The rain, the water has made this job so much more difficult, it's unreal, man. All right, try that, Nate.
All right.
It's okay so far. The guys are working as much as they can, as fast as they can to get this stuff offloaded, but it's still not working to the speed that I would like it to work. Okay, good. You know, there's pressure from the MTO to UPP to get this stuff opened up.
It was just bumper to bumper for miles. You feel the pressure?
I can feel the stress of we gotta get done, get our ass in gear, get this stuff out of here to reopen both lanes.
Andrew calls in a container to speed up the offload.
That good, or put the container here, have the door close to the ass end, and just hand bomb right in. Whenever that's full, pick it up and put it on the float. I'm gonna feel this tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
That you is.
It's faster, but not fast enough.
This is taking a while.
We're gonna be here till tomorrow doing this. There's gotta be a better way.
I got an idea though. I'd like to try winching them out with the load on.
Okay.
Snatch block off the container, wrap them real good, and then pull them to the end. If any luck, we'll get them here in one piece, be able to throw them in. Save a whole bunch of time.
Growing up on a farm, you learn to be resourceful.
If they break apart, then they're only 4 feet away.
Okay.
Try that out.
Just racking my brain. How are we gonna do this? And like, what about this a good old-fashioned pulley system?
Locked up. Everybody clear?
With a winch on the loader and a snatch block connected to the container, the pulley system could save time.
So now instead of carrying the bundles out to the door, we're winching these bundles to us.
At least it's close.
It was a good move. It ended up working.
The more we get out in chunks like this, the easier it is.
I think it would qualify for an open prize. This is awesome.
But the offload is only the first step. There's still hours of work ahead and a long line of backed up traffic.
You know, traffic wouldn't be so bad if people rolled through at a constant pace, like 60, 70 kilometers an hour, but you get these people that stop dead, want to see what's going on. Go! Don't stop! Go!
The last thing I want to do is to create a fiddle out of this. Okay.
Amazing.
And as night falls, so does the temperature.
on to it.
There you go.
It's 8 p.m. before the load is out.
It's snowing, visibility's not the greatest. People are getting fatigued, like, it's getting pretty dangerous. But we weren't done.
Now the recovery of the trailer can finally begin.
Everybody's burnt out, everybody's discouraged. It was rough.
Final stage of the game, getting this beat up girl out of here.
Basically, we're gonna pick this trailer up, mid-air roll it, get it on the road.
We were really worried that the back end wasn't gonna stay together.
I say, try.
This thing's mangled, so I'm telling Nate we're gonna rig and we're gonna over-rig this trailer to make sure this thing doesn't come apart.
Once length of the dollies, top, bottom.
Put an angle on both.
And that's about it.
So even though the trailer is empty, they use angle irons to spread out the stress.
Back underneath. Nope. Backside. There you go.
All right, this one goes here.
We can do that. Okay, bring it up.
They rig from the rotators to both ends of the trailer to roll it upright in midair.
Good.
If both operators don't lift together as one, the strain could be too much for the ripped trailer.
Okay, sounds good.
Go up a bit.
We're just gonna wrap it, right?
Yep. Easy, pony. This thing not holding together. That's my main worry.
Hey, good?
Good.
We did not have the patience or the energy to deal with this trailer. If this thing came apart, this thing was coming up in one piece only.
Holder.
What's going on?
Near Long Sault, west of Cornwall, Andrew and Nate are trying to roll the torn-up trailer and get it to the road in one piece.
What's going on?
It was a key component that both units were in sync to make sure this thing doesn't come apart.
How's that look, Theo?
The angle slipped up a little bit.
Keep rolling. Pow! All right, I'm gonna swing it in and boom up.
And aim at the same time.
Okay.
Am I too fast for you?
Nope, I know. You're good.
I'll let you catch up. We'll put it right on the asphalt.
Okay, I'm setting the front down.
Okay.
Set the back down.
Ass end's coming down. Beautiful, ass end is down.
Yeah, baby.
Good?
Woo! That was awesome.
It's the best feeling, you know, okay, we're finally done.
Oh, that went really good. I'm happy with that.
Surprisingly, they stayed together, so that's always good.
Hell yeah.
12 hours after they rolled up, the end is in sight.
Getting tired, buddy?
It's awesome.
It looks like that.
It's been beyond long. I don't know what to say, man.
I felt a big sign of relief and pain and burning. I was exhausted.
They can load up the trailer to be hauled away and get some well-earned rest.
I was extremely proud of the boys, and it was like a sense of relief. Now, the only thing we got to do is get this stuff out of here to reopen both lanes. It was an awesome feeling.
All right, time to roll.
The best feeling in the world after a job like that is climbing up in the driver's seat, pushing those brakes off, and just rolling away.
It's open, driver. We're rolling now.
It was completely unbelievable.
Next time on Heavy Rescue 401. An unbelievable crash.
It was just like something out of a movie.
Sparks a desperate chase
Yeah, look at that.
An airborne patrol
On the main street, so it's coming up to you now.
scans from above.
So this is the truck we're going to be stopping. I just want to get the hell out of here before somebody gets hit.
And a late night storm
I don't know if it could get any worse than this.
leaves a mangled mess.
Hey!